Nina, tell me about Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Okay, so basically, I need you to think back on the best teacher you ever had growing up.
All right.
Just think about all the great things that they did.
Okay.
Helping you up when you fell down.
Yep.
Scaring away the bullies.
Oh, sure.
Hanging out with you alone at their house and giving you your dad's old flamethrower sword from back when he was cool.
I'm sorry, what?
Taking you on a trip across state lines in a car that they paid a stranger and his hairy friend to drive so as to avoid police attention. Teaching you their favorite religion. Putting a blindfold on you and telling you to block bullets with your dad's old flamethrower sword from back when he was cool.
Nina, none of my teachers did any... Did your teachers do this stuff to you?
Right. Sorry, I forgot you weren't homeschooled. Anyway, Obi-Wan is the Star Wars universe's perfect mentor, except for back when sometimes he wasn't.
That doesn't make any sense. Can you take it from the top?
Okay, so basically, Obi-Wan came by his true crime tendencies honestly, starting out as one of those babies that a bunch of space monks stole because they thought he'd be good at magic. As a boy, he was taken under the wing of a middle-aged man with a ponytail who taught him how to do sword fights.
Okay.
So Obi-Wan got good at sword fights, and the ponytail guy got bored of Obi-Wan and went shopping for a new kid to steal. After auditing a 9-year-old drag racer, the ponytail guy decided that this was going to be Space Jesus, and he pushed Obi-Wan out the door to make room for a new favorite.
Tough luck.
Anyway, you know that Katherine Heigl movie where Katherine Heigl's friends get killed and Katherine Heigl has to raise their shitty kids?
2010's Life as We Know It, co-starring Josh Duhamel of Win a Date with Tad Hamilton.
Right, well, unfortunately, the ponytail winds up getting stabbed real bad, so he leaves Obi-Wan that 9-year-old kid in his will.
Oof, bummer.
Obi-Wan and the kidnapped kid are like two good friends, or like a father and son, or like a brother and brother, or like just good friends again, depending on which movie they're describing themselves in, but you know how friendship is.
I don't.
Well, the two of them have a couple of disagreements, one thing leads to another, and the kidnapped kid murders a ton of children with a 3-foot-long acetylene torch, and Obi-Wan retaliates by chopping off his arms and legs and leaving him next to some lava.
Yikes. Sucks to have friends, I guess.
And then Obi-Wan takes his bud's favorite murder weapon and keeps it as a trophy, you know, like how sickos do, and then he hides in a cave for a couple of decades.
Why a cave?
Well, it turns out that the kidnapped kid who got his arms and legs chopped off accidentally got a senator pregnant, and right before she died of not vibing good, she popped out a couple of chumps, a boy and a girl. Obi-Wan gets sent to watch over the boy since he carries the potential to return balance to the universe by both blood right and inherent genetic ability.
And the girl?
They give her to one of her mom's old coworkers.
Right on.
So Obi-Wan waits for the little boy to turn, 19, old enough that nobody will get mad if he takes him to a bar, and then he tells him, your dad was a pretty cool guy. Here's his flamethrower sword. I bet he never killed any kids with it. On an unrelated note, let's hire a trucker to take us somewhere the law can't touch us, and if we happen to run into a guy whose arms and legs got chopped off, just be cool about it.
And is the boy cool about it?
Oh, he doesn't get a chance to be. Obi-Wan runs into his old bud / the kid's dad and pretty much dares the guy to stab him to death.
But why?
Well, he says that if he dies, he'll become more powerful than his old bud could possibly imagine.
Powerful in what way?
As far as I can tell, it's the same way that people mean it when they say the most powerful weapon in the world is a library card.
So like in a bullshit way?
Yeah, like in a bullshit way. Anyway, Obi-Wan turns into a ghost and he haunts the boy a couple of times to remind him of things like how important it is to be a good guy and the best way to blow up a space station with thousands of people on board. The end.
And that's the whole story?
That's the whole story. Until the Disney Plus series, where we find out he was actually out there waving his dick around and causing a ruckus the whole time that he was supposed to be in a cave.
I don't understand. How did he stay hidden from a galaxy-spanning militant regime for decades while waving around a glow stick and doing space magic?
It's pretty genius. He hid in plain sight by changing his name to Ben.
Yeah, I don't think that would work as a disguise.
Wouldn't it?
Who is this? Hey, this is Tom from OK So Basically. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Also, there's another video that, I'm not going to pressure you into watching, but I will say people who do are just a lot more attractive to, whoever you like.